Welcome to Galaxy Warfare tutorials made by yours unruly Captain Island. This is a simple walkthrough for your very first quest in the game. The quest itself is rather simple, teaching you how to move and how to use faction stations to warp to different locations in the galaxy. So we will start by clicking My Quests button on the left sidebar to enter quests. We will focus on general quests, the uppermost quest. Please be sure to read the heading. Each quest can be completed only if you return to this page and click Complete. Some new players forget this easily or just don't read the text, and they're left wondering why they cannot complete the quest. Honestly, even veteran players forget about it sometimes, so don't worry too much. Just be sure to take note of all the textual explanations in the game. Now, the first quest is simply asking you to visit a certain location in the galaxy, at the 6280 coordinates, which means 62 on x-axis and 180 on y or y-axis. We are going to copy these numbers and return to galaxy screen. You can try to move manually to quest location. It's actually not far from your starting location. If you watched the tutorial on moving, you know what you're doing. However, there's another way to do this, and it's the fastest possible way to travel long distance in the galaxy when you don't have warp drive ship system installed. Even without any ship systems, without deep space scanner or advanced scanner, you still see the green lines on the edges of your map view. These green lines point you to the nearest faction station. So we will get to the nearest one and use it to warp across the galaxy to our quest's coordinates. So land on the station, click orange button titled Warp and paste the coordinates into both text fields. The first field takes X coordinate, so delete the 180, and the second is for Y coordinate, so delete the 62. Make sure only numbers are in both boxes and hit warp. As it says, the warp jump will cost you 5000 credits. The game will drop you near the desired location, so take note of your new coordinates. They will be somewhere very near the target location, but not exactly on it. Since our location is 6280, it's obviously a planet, so click it to move there. The quest only asks you to be there, so we're done with it. It's time to collect the prize. Click My Quests again and remember, when you finish the quest, you have to open this screen to complete the quest. You will see the green button Complete right next to the quest that's finished. So click it and the game will in few seconds reload with the new quest of that type. We are at the general quests here. At the moment we are not interested in the next quest, but we will check what we did so far. Under the list of quests, there's Completed Quests textual link. Clicking this link will load all the quests you have completed so far, along with the exact time of completion. Finally, there's always the skip button for each quest. In other words, you are not obliged to do these quests, but the prize they offer upon completion are well worth the hassle, so you better not click the skip. Each skip quest can be reloaded, but it will cost 50 tokens. Tokens are very valuable and quests are not as hard to finish, so don't spend your tokens to reload the quests. Quests are pretty straightforward, but if you have trouble with them, ask in global chat and some player will certainly point you in the right direction. Thank you for watching this tutorial, yours Captain Island.